up the flowers because I don't got enough flour left going on. We gotta fill up this thing. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. I wonder if anybody comes in. If we're baking. Oh boy. Let's see what's going on up in here. Remember, live chat. They're all just talking about this. They're all just talking about one thing or the other. This is a bag of flour. But we got our first like on the live stream. Hey, who's the first one? Rando. Good evening, everybody. I hope we're doing well tonight. You caught one of my lives. As a matter of fact, this is the first live I've ever done on YouTube. Can you believe this? I am so nervous. Now, I've done live streams before, of course, but typically over yonder on TikTok. Good evening, Danielle White. Good evening, Cyber. Good evening, Bella. Good evening, Xander. What up, says Judas Pickle. Is that your name? Is your name Judas Pickle? Love your kindness, says Elizabeth. Thank you. If you're just tuning in, I want to wish each and every one of you a very happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Good evening, Deputy. Good evening, Thorgs and Platinum Vending. Gosh. I got tired of, getting my flour out of the bag. So I said, let's fill the flour box back up. Hi, says Julie. Ow! Thank you so much, Christy Camerer. I appreciate that for the 99 cents. And Dr. Theo said, I forgot mood juice at the store. Dr. Theo, you need to get the Alex M. Thank you. You know what? Mood juice, as a matter. Hello, Joshua. Welcome to. It's my first stream too, as a matter of fact. Let me tell you what. You can buy mood juice at the store. I just paid $12 for eggs. $12 for eggs. What is going on? Oh my gosh. I appreciate you folks. Hello, says Danielle Jackson. Melissa Rogers, I love your hyper energy. No, this is just what's going on in the world. Joshua, it's my first stream. It's Scrap. What does Scrap say? Absolutely love you. I got my husband hooked on peanut butter styrofoam cookies. Isn't that a great name? Thank you, Elle, for the $4.99. So if you folks are just tuning in, I want to welcome you to the stream. I'm still figuring out how YouTube Lives works. Thank you, Battleship. I don't know how YouTube Live works. This is my first time. You're going to watch me fall on my face. But I wanted to wish everyone a very happy Wednesday. You say, Dylan, what we biking this evening? I'll tell you what. Thank you, Scott. Scott says, good evening. Your Ambrosia video got me to make it for a family event and they loved it. Your family loved Ambrosia? It's time for you to rethink what your family means to you. I'm joking. I like Ambrosia. This evening we are baking from this here cookbook. This is Cooking in the Rockies. This is just as you would expect. It's a good old-fashioned community cookbook. It was when was it put out? 1991. Thank you so much. Oh, Rando says, you match the crazy energy. I love it. What do you think I'm not? Glitchy sent Canadian $10. Thank you most kindly. Take my money, funny baking man. No, I'm not taking nothing. Well, actually, in this economy, we're paying so much for eggs. I tell you what, I appreciate it. But yeah, we're baking for this, cookies in the, thank you, Ernesto. Cooking in the Rockies, Volume 2. This was given to me by my next door neighbor. Thank you, Angela Stone. And we are baking double chocolate oatmeal cookies, but we're doing something a little interesting today. You know why? Let me tell you. Look what I got in the mail. You probably are not going to be able to see it. It says B. Dylan. It's Nutella Day. So Nutella sent me a thing of Nutella. So I said, you know what? Instead of just chocolate, how about we do some Nutella chocolate? I think that would be pretty fun. Crazy Irish UDL sent £1. Thank you, honey. The Feral Grandma. The Feral Grandma. That's a great name. Thank you most kindly for that. Battleship says, I have a question. Forgot to ask in the last one. Are Walmart brand baking ingredients any good, or do you recommend more expensive stuff? Let me tell you this. In the United States, things are things, darling. You buy salt at Walmart, it's gonna be the same as salt anywhere else, baby. It don't matter. Walmart baking things are fine. You know, the thing I noticed, say you buy a Walmart like a bread pan. It's probably going to rust a little before the others. But are you really going to be baking that many loaves of bread? So that's what I mean. Here's enough for a carton of eggs. Oh, thank you, Zerp. I appreciate that. I get to check out the super chat. This is so much better than TikTok. Dylan, I love your video, says Death Love Bubblegum. I got the cookbook and I'm threatening my stepmom to bake the pickle cheesecake. I'm so sorry. That's horrifying. Thank you, Twisted. And thank you so much. Let's go on. Can you figure out? I'm still figuring out how to do it. Why is there 2,000 people here? What? What are you doing? Thank you, Ezekiel. I need to start baking. Anyway, so we're baking double chocolate cookies this evening. Hello, says Sarah. I love your videos, love your cookbooks, and thank you for being you. Thank you, because we love you. Thank you, Faylina. This is insane. Why haven't I been doing YouTube Live? Oh my goodness gracious. Let's get started. We need... Now, here's a question I'm going to ask you guys. What's the first ingredient you typically start with in baking? You're going to guess. Because I'm going to grab down the bowl. We're going to do, thank you, original Momo. I'm going to get a glass bowl for you. Hi from Miami Beach. Good evening, Amy. Thank you. Someone says sugar. Butter. Yes, butter, sugar. We begin by creaming. Typically, we end by creaming, as a matter of fact. But, today we're going to start with it. Sometimes things come a little prematurely. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate that. Please explain my beef with lard. It never stays in the bowl. The lard never stays in the bowl. I get lard. I put lard in bowl, lard ends up in dining room behind you. No good. No good at all. Thanks so much, Julie Phillips. My dad brought me your cookbook. Hey! Why are there 2,000 people here? Thank you, Karma. Thank you, Timothy. I have your first cookbook. My wife pre-ordered the upcoming one. Huh! We have a second one coming. That's right. This live stream is brought to you by Baking Across America. It's my second cookbook. If you enjoyed the first one, consider pre-ordering it. But I'm not going to actually push it to you because you guys are being very kind to me this evening. I very much appreciate it. This is my first time. You're supposed to take it slow. Oh my goodness, over 2,000 people here. There's so many people. I don't know what's going on. It's a Wednesday. I brought you cookbook for both my mom and my grandma on Christmas. They both loved it. Oh, thank you, Dyson. Yeah. We start with, this is the 90s, right? You guys got me out of breath. This is the 90s, so we're not starting with butter. What is butter but not butter and not lard? If you answered margarine, King ADHD says, hello from Canada, says Trans Canada. Hello, good evening. We start with margarine, baby. Yes, you guys are professionals. Patrick says, I love the ice cream cupcake recipe. Oh, that's one of my favorites. One time I served ice creams in the cones and in ice cream cupcakes, and it was a really good time. So we're starting with a cup of margarine. 1 cup is also a half a pound, which is also 2 sticks. Are you confused yet? I'm confused. I've been looking for your cookbook, but I haven't been able to find it in Barnes & Noble. Well, Christy Kammerer, Aldi now has it. Thank you, Glitchy. Double chocolate cookies. You're darn right. Thank you, RG4. I can't call it milk and eggs anymore. I'd call it eggies. Yeah, baby. Thank you, Ellen. Hi, Dylan. Great meeting you in Pittsburgh. Keep up. Thank you. Did you hear that? What was that? Did you hear what? Something was about to come for me. I grew up eating margarine. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Dylan. Funny man, we all love you. Stellar, $20 in this economy. Keep your money. Stop it. What are you guys doing? Patricia says, I'm excited to get a Baking Across America. I have 3 on order. Good Lord. You have 3? Thank you. So we're starting with a cup of margarine. This is the imperial margarine. This is how you know. I was going to buy like butter. Then I bought eggs. And then I was like, I'm not going to spend money on butter. I'm going to go for good old-fashioned margarine because this stuff is cheap. This imperial margarine is like $1.50. 3,000 viewers? What are you guys doing? Stars and Sellers says, you're the best. Almost 3K viewers. Is this just how YouTube works? What is going on? Oh, hi, friend. Emily! Emily! Good evening, Emily. In case you guys didn't know, this is a very historic day. Mark down your calendars, the 5th of February, because this is the first time I've ever done the YouTube Live. Drinking a monster while watching this, I hope to match your energy. Mischief Manager, you're going to get it. There's so many. Ramona of the 12th Dimensions. Thank you so much. Joshua says, $50? Joshua, stop it. You guys are going to make me, I'm going to hemorrhage. I'm just going to start baking for you. Anyway, in this bowl, we have a cup of margarine. This is a wooden spoon. You'd be surprised what you could accomplish with a wooden spoon. Yeah, it has many uses in the kitchen and a few uses in the bedroom. Yeah, baby. Anyway, we have a cup of margarine. Now we need a cup and a half of sugar. Oh my God, this is insane. Yeah, there's so many people. You just know how YouTube loves you do live streams. That noise was hilarious. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Flint, Nuke, and friends sent $100. Stop it! Stop it! Howdy, Dylan. After watching your videos, I have started baking. I have baked more in the last 4 months than I have in my whole life. Thank you so much, Flint, with 24 live. You're insane! You want me to start doing like some cabaret? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. I need sugar. I buy my sugar in a carton. Thank you, Captain Crunch, for the $20. You're ridiculous. I love each and every one of you. Hope you guys have been having a good Wednesday. It's been blowing a gale here. What a time to join the stream, right? Good. I love how you say fire. Interesting, Bermuda is a British overseas territory, but the accent is American. We're so close to America. My dad has a very strong Bermudian accent. My mom doesn't, and I fell right in between. So if you're just joining, that was not cabaret. No, I know. Cabaret is more like, but I won't do that. This is a cup of sugar, and we need a further half cup of sugar coming in. Kristen Engelhardt, have you tried strawberry cottage cheese salad? No, I'm not sure I want to. Oh my good Lord. Happy first live stream. Akiza Fox and $100. Thank you. Come on. I've not tried that strawberry stuff. My grandson loves to bake because of you. He's 7. Look, starting to bake early is fantastic. Because the older you get, a lot of people say, oh, I'm too old to start baking. It's like when you're like playing piano. Also, I got a cough drop in. Am I the only one who uses like cough drops as mints? Because they are cheaper. And they last longer. Am I in Wyoming? Yes, I am. Cassidy says, hi, I'm Australian. Personally love the content. Why is the camera inverted? I don't know, actually. On both TikTok lives and YouTube lives, it seems, because I'm learning this right now, they invert the camera on the live streams. You literally have me out of breath. Thank you, Dominic Senabaldi. I appreciate that. Michelle says, my grandson loves you. Thank you, Michelle. So, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're baking double chocolate oatmeal cookies from 1991. In this bowl, we have a cup of margarine and 1.5 cups of sugar, and we're going to start creaming together. I know you and I don't know each other very well, but we're going to start creaming right now. Heather says, one baking short video where you made a joke alluded to men being... Pretty sure I gagged. Yes, Heather. I make a lot of jokes like that. But what you guys been up to today? Anything new? Did anybody have something like crazy happen to them today? Like I'm talking like you went up to the cashier and you're paying for your gas and the cashier like farted and sharded a bit. Like did anything crazy like that happen to y'all today? Dylan, I had the flu. Oh no, Emily. Me. Edgar, the skull above your fridge new? That's Angus. I bought a vintage 50s Fenton glassware. That's fantastic. Fenton. The only thing I know about Fenton, or I've heard of Fenton before, is Fenton in Missouri, outskirts of like St. Louis. How's Frank? Frank's over there. Look. This is the perks of live stream. You've never seen me pick you up and move you around like that. I should ask for consent. I hope you didn't mind that. You the bestie. Thank you, Sarah. For 19, Brian says, I love your content. As a chef, you inspired me to get on the baking side besides the savory. It's a really good thing to explore. Mama Rose, any random classic car videos? I should do more of those. Although, I'll tell you what. It's the throngs of January. So typically, I like to have my cars, out of the snow. You don't want to get all the nastiness underneath it. You know how muddy they get and gross they get? My sister bought your book. Thank you, Knight. I walked around a Capitol building. Which Capitol building? The Cheyenne State Capitol just got a new gold leaf. Hey, whoa, says Polygon. Good evening. Hey, guys. I'm glad to have you in Miami. Scraps said won a baking competition. Scrap, that's incredible. You know what I like about YouTube Lives already? Is that I know I can't read every comment, but I love how you guys talk to each other. It's really cool. It's something that doesn't happen on like TikTok. Dan's back crunching. Crazy, dude, in my non-YouTube life, I'm a psychiatric social worker and I have an intensive behavioral residential treatment facility. I have stories. Dan's, I'm sure you do, brother. What we're baking. I'm on a baking event. Scrap, that's incredible. We are baking truly, winning a baking competition because you have some grandmas out there who are crazy and they put like their life effort into baking competitions. So to win one is like, you're dealing with some craziness out there. We're baking double chocolate oatmeal cookies from this cookbook called Cooking in the Rockies, Volume 2. It was published in 1999 down in Denver. And we're doing this because it's Nutella Day today. Nutella sent me a thing of Nutella with my name on it. Speaking of, where did I put that darn thing? I have no idea. But anyway, we got some more things. Whoa, Dylan, you better just get some drinks before you manhandle us like that again. I'm so sorry. I'll buy you some drinks. You're amazing. Thank you, Cassidy. I appreciate that. How's elevation affect your baking? Well, it affects it like crazy, as a matter of fact. You have to have The main thing is you have to use less leavening agents. So you're baking at altitude. People will think that you have to do this and that, and it's really not that much. Change your oven temperature, make it a little bit higher, or just reduce the amount of baking powder or baking soda that you're using. You make homemade Nutella? No, I do not. I am not that talented. I did lose the Nutella. I don't know where I put it. I showed it to you and then, oh, it's literally right here. Nutella sent me this. It says B. Dillon. Anyway, in here, we have 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of margarine, and now we need to add in egg. Get ready for this. You're all ready to put F in the chat. Emily, it is cool. We're going over the fridge. This is a very solemn movement right now because we have to use an egg. You all here for me. One, it's exciting because we have to use eggy. But also it's like, you know, every time you use an egg, the wallet cries. Not really, but like kinda. Well, Dylan, you better doesn't buy us drinks before I'm sorry. Yeah, F in the chat, honeys. It's crazy. Gummy Worm says, what the hell, Dylan, in real life? Dream come true. Yeah, a lot of people just don't think I'm real. I promise you I am. Love your content. Thank you, Alex. Want to say thank you for getting me back into baking. Oh, of course. And Angel Kitsune Vixen says, happy first YouTube live. It's the first one, baby. F in the chat. We're going to go to that. You're going to get the first live Eggy on YouTube. Is everyone ready for this? This is a historic moment. Hello, says Cara. Good evening, Ricky Devil. I love the books. Thank you. Scrap says Eggy. We're going to get a real Eggy here coming in. Hi, Dylan. You inspired me to a whole bunch of the bacon. Thank you, Jaden. I don't know English. Humble chicken seed. Oh, I don't like you saying that. This is an Eggy. We got a live Eggy. All right. There's a lot riding on this, boys and gals and everything in between. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Eggy. That was an aggressive one. There was some like bite at the front. Hello. There was some bite at the front of that. We got a full. Thank you, Rochelle. Slow-mo cooking. He did the thing. That's me. Popping some champagne. Oh, I got Eggy all over my fingers. Now, we'll open this up. Eggy. What tunes do I listen to? I'm really anachronistic. For example, just a few feet away from my kitchen is the literal player piano. So I listen to lots of ragtime. I was listening to Enoch Light, if anyone knows like the persuasive percussion or that Why Am I So Blue? Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you? I was listening to Enoch Light today. Oh, hi Dylan, made that 1964 eggnog pie that the past Christmas was a hit. I'm so glad. Sweet says, thank you for entertaining us with your quirky baking content. Thank you, Sweet. You're very sweet. You can chat on slow mode if it's too fast. Can I really? You guys are teaching me stuff? Look how close I am to you, sir. Okay, I'm gonna put the eggs away before, I'm gonna cry. I need a 3rd cup of, my entire family of 13 watches you. Brian says, what inspired me to do decade baking? Well, it's quite simple. As you can see, because of that player piano back there and all of my records, I've always collected old things. And I've always collected old books. So among them was old cookbooks. Back when, COVID was around, I was looking through them for ideas. You know how the internet likes clickbaits? The internet likes all these things that's kind of wild. So I was looking for something crazy in an old book. It was the heart of the pandemic. Nobody knew what was going on. So I opened this 1915 Five Roses Flour cookbook, and there was a pork cake. And I read it. I said, what? A what? And it was a cake. It was a fruit cake, but there was a pound of ground pork in it. And I said, excuse me? What? So I baked it. And yeah, that was that. I don't know how to feel about it, but I tell you how I feel about it. It's no good. Dylan is live baking, baby. There's so many chats. I can slow that down. I'll read some super chats. The great thing about this is that I can keep them. But right now, we're going to move on with this. Hold on. This is a 3rd cup of Nutella. Happy Nutella Day. Everyone say thank you to Nutella. They sent me a Nutella thing that says B. Dylan. First time seeing you live. This is literally the first time. Is that a 1/3 of a cup? More like a 1/2 of a cup. We're going to make it. One of the ingredients is a quarter cup of water. So a third of a cup of cocoa and a quarter cup of water. Instead of adding the water, I'm just going to do the Nutella. I know, we're flying by the seat of our pants this evening. Thank you, Nutella, says Jamie. What's the best thing I've baked? Myself. Hey! We gather here today to mourn the loss of a precious eggie. May the flour, salt, and holy yeast guide us. Amen. Zerinth says, one day I will teach you the U.S. Marines version of crap on a shingle. It's actually edible and not drowning in salt. Really? Whole can of dried beef. Thank you, Rhea. Can I call you Rhea? I can't pronounce your name. Thank you, Psycho Joe. Let's celebrate their first super chat on the stream. What is going on? Andrew sent £2. We have British people here. You'll be back. Soon you'll see. I'm literally British. Sorry. So right now, if you're just tuning in, welcome. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through, babies. We're baking some double chocolate oatmeal cookies. In the here right now, we have a cup of margarine, we have 1.5 cups of sugar, and we have an eggie, a third of a cup of Nutella. What else? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed. Oh, this is smelling good. Of course it's smelling good. It's Nutella. Hey, man, good to see you. Our cookies, sporting governor, says every rose. You don't believe me. Hold on, let me get my passport. Yeah, I literally have my passport. I take my passport to a bottle of Mrs. Buttersworth. But look, it's British. Yeah, baby. I tape it to Mrs. Buttersworth so I don't lose it. You can't tell me that that's not a good idea. Hi from Bermuda. Good evening. 4,000. Why are there 4,500 people here? The Swiss are here. Good evening. What is going on? Oh my goodness. I got the syrup passport. Yes, I do. She's popping. She got that sound to her this evening. Anyway, come on. Oh, I got to preheat the oven. Oh, no. Okay, I'm on preheat in 1 second. You good, Dylan? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just kind of excited because I didn't expect there to be 4,600 people here on a Wednesday. This is my first live, for heaven's sakes. Travis says, I'm judging you for putting that Nutella-covered knife into the sink. Look, I'm a fix-it. Oh, yeah, you guys, as a first live stream, look, there's the sink right here. I bet you didn't know that. Hey! I know, Travis. I'm going to read some chats. Alice says, hope you're baking enough cookies for all of us. Yes, I sure am. Daniel says, hello from Australia. Great way to wake up on a hot Thursday morning. Keep up the amazing food. Of course. Travis says, I'm judging. Yes, I know, Travis. Can I move this? No, I can't. I do not know how this works. Okay, we're just moving on. Thank you so much, David Cosby. People are just sending stuff. Oh, my God. Just baked your Toll House in cookies. Amazing. You did? Oh, I thought you had my cookbook. My cookbook's not out yet, but then I forgot I did a video on it. Heat oven, done. Margarine, egg, water. We need vanilla. Oh my gosh, we get some vanilla. You'll be back. You've literally got me out of breath. You know what? To celebrate this live, why are there 5,000 people? Oh my God. This is vanilla bean paste. To celebrate how incredible the first live stream is, we're going to do vanilla bean paste. We're at 5K, baby. Yeah! Oh, I will. Don't worry. If you send those things, I can still go back and see it. But we're adding some Nilla bean paste because I really like you folks. So, Nilla. This is the expensive stuff. Woo! I have you guys to thank, actually. On live stream support, you guys help buy the sugar. You help buy the eggies. So I'm very thankful for it. As you know, I don't do any ads. I don't do any sponsored posts. I can't stand it. You get ads on the video, you pay for YouTube Premium, and then you have a short, and they're all advertisements for a product. Rest assured, I'll never do that to you. But I just wanted to put that out there, how tired of ads I'm getting. That's here. Same here. I can't stand it. I'm mad at the people. Hi from the UK, says Hantros. Good evening. Blooper Duper says, take a 5-second breather, please. Sure, I'm going to drink some water. Moo Juice. Thank you so much, Maverick the Dragon. My microwave's on fire. What do I do? Run! That's because we have missed you in your lives. Well, we're back, baby. Stir in the remaining ingredients. Oh, great. I hate this. Okay, we have a cup and a quarter of unbleached flour, baking powder, salt, and then a whole bunch of oats. What do I need? Flour. Everyone said hi to the flour. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that $10. Really, I do. This flour is for you. All you're seeing on your screen is a pile of flour. Why do I find this exciting? I don't know. But it's just really important to us right now that we... Look, I'm going to touch it. Look how soft it is. Ooh. I could never do ASMR. I could literally never do ASMR. Lothric Knight says, fans on iPhone are going to love this. Oh, great. Moving on. Pebble says, fear the Lord. And thanks for helping me realize that I'm queer as hell. Pebble, that means a lot to me, of course. TK says, my mother just passed a week ago. TK, I'm so sorry. She loved all the World War II recipes. Yeah, because my grandma still made them for her and for me. Thanks for the good memories. TJ, you're absolutely welcome. Alexander says, the wife wants to know how much to cater the wedding. If you want to remain married, don't ask me to cater the wedding. Because the last thing you want is me to show up with a spam pie. Okay, let me focus on the recipe real quick. No one sent nothing. Where would you get the price of eggies? Thank you, Lupine. This is a cup of flour. We need a cup and a quarter. So do I sift my flour? Do I put it in with a spoon? No, I don't do none of that. Hi, Dylan. Been watching for years. Thank you. J9 says, happy weekend. Thank you so much. You should enjoy the potato donuts. Thank you, Tyler. And thank you, Ethan. Oh, God. In goes a cup. And then we need a little bit of flour. No, I won't stir it until we add in the baking powder and the baking soda. If you're just tuning in, welcome. My name's Dylan. In this kitchen, we bake things to varying degrees of success. This evening, we're baking double chocolate oatmeal cookies from 1991 and celebrating World Nutella Day. So we put in a third of a cup of Nutella. You can tell I played the tuba. I got them lungs, baby. I love all your content, says Wolfie, but my favorites have always been the few long-form videos. I should do more of them. Thank you, The Easy Life. And Vaughn said, $20, can I get your cookbook and large print for my visually impaired sister? It's funny because I have a meeting with my publisher quite soon. Because of your asking, let me ask about it, because there are a lot of books that do that. Spooky Poop Shoot. Congrats on the success of your first stream. Thank you. Gridiron, just a bit of payment for the entertainment for the channel. Okay, in this economy, you don't need to do this much. Save the money. Have you seen the price of eggs? Thank you. Can we hear you play a tuba? No, actually, I don't have one. I have my accordion. Maybe we'll play some. Hold on. We have a cup and a quarter of flour in here. Now we need a half teaspoon of baking powder and a half teaspoon of salt. No, this is the soda. Oh! Fold again! Baking powder. Also, here's a baking tip. I'm going to give you this for free, just the tip. Always buy the baking soda in these things because they're not all clumpy. Don't you hate lumps? I do too. That's why we get mammograms. Most people buy the baking soda in here. This, garbage. It's trash. It's great for putting in your fridge to absorb the stench. Not good for baking. Accordion backing break. Yeah, baby, we're going to do it. Brooks says, love your first cookbook. Thank you, Brooks. Charlie sent 10. Thank you. Who sent 50 bucks? Bill says, please do more shorts and live streams. Bill, I will. Love your content. Said in New Zealand, Swiss, German, pounds. There's too many currencies. This is so exciting to me. Can I just say that thank you? I sat here in my kitchen today for like 20 minutes before I did this, and I was so nervous because I had done my lives on TikTok before. I had never done ones on YouTube. And I was kind of scared because I didn't know what to expect. YouTube is a completely different platform from TikTok. I just put in a half teaspoon of baking soda, by the way. It's a completely different platform to TikTok. So I was nervous. So can I just say, thank you. In the first half an hour, you have assuaged all of Trial by Fire, YouTube Live. Yeah, you have assuaged all of my worry. Thank you, Charlie, for the $10. That was your fifth. Oh my God, Brooks, love your first cookbook. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll move on later. Oh my gosh, I need to get these in the oven. What am I doing? Salt! I'll get these in the oven, then I'll read some of these going on. Okay, I got your first cookbook as a wedding present. Holly, that's incredible. I can't keep up with this. That's what we get mammograms. Yeah. In goes some salt. That was a bit more. We're a bit salty today on a Wednesday because it's not, it's not a weekend. My family will only eat your pancakes now, says Twig. They're good. So we have one last thing I'm going to show you. We're mixing in the flour here. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're making double chocolate oatmeal cookies. We're just mixing in some of these things. Mixed in the flour. We have margarine. We have some Nutella in here. And the last thing is a whole bunch of oats and chalky chips. Where can I buy the cookbook? You can buy my cookbook anywhere cookbooks are sold, as a matter of fact. Like Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Aldi now carries Baking Yesteryear. Consider pre-ordering Baking Across America. This is brought to you by Baking Across America. I plan on making a non-baking cookbook for lunch and dinners. Do it. Love from Washington, D.C. Thank you, Dreams. Could you say hi to my cat, Miso? Of course, Marion. Marion, I also need to take a break. I know I need some water when I'm starting to trip over my words. We added the flour, baby. Thank you, Katie. Love the Lurst Live. Okay, oh God, I'm failing. You're watching the slow descent into madness. There's flour all over me. Did anyone hear Windows 10? Am I crazy? Did you hear that? What was that? There's nothing here. Anyway, I heard it too. We are all crazy. I know we are. All right, if I added this up, breathing is important. I don't think I forgot anything else. We have some oats, and then we have some chalky chips coming in. That sounded like a guitar. I know that. I think he inhaled too much flour. What's with the noises in my home tonight? I know, Emily. Ashley says, my former request to make molasses crinkle cookies. Oh, that would be so good around Christmas time. Oh, why is Christmas so far away? I guess we'll just have to make it. Now, do I have 3 cups of oats? That's the question. Brother. Joanne Smith's tuning in from Bermuda. Good evening. Brother, can I get some oats? Look at these oats. I'm just going to show you close-up ingredients tonight. I don't know why. Oats, brother! This is what a cup of oats looks like. Does it call for cocoa powder? Yes. But don't forget, I'm substituting the cocoa powder for the Nutella. Because it's Nutella Day, and Nutella was very kind and sent me some Nutella. So who sent $50? What is you folks doing? Tesla Voltara says, greeting from Illinois, Dylan. You do the name proud. Aw. Got your cookbook for myself, and it's awesome. I also made the cold oven cake, and I might have JFK'd it. Oh, Tesla. Happy bake, my friend. Fear the Lord. I shall. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Gorilla says, love your shorts, man. Thank you. I'm wearing jeans. Here's a little something to go towards the implants for that jazz. Okay. What? My grandma got me your first cookbook for Christmas because I did a few of your recipes. Of course. Thank you, Lyric. Your full name is unhinged. All right. 1 cup. I know this is not how you're supposed to measure things accurately. I'm just trying to teach people that baking is not a science. It is, but you don't have to be afraid of it. You don't have to do anything crazy scientifically. The biggest thing for baking, okay, remind me, because I'm going to tell you about the most important things for baking. We're also adding in about 6 ounces of chalky chips. I don't even know what an ounce is. I really don't. This is 12 ounces. Good, so half a bag. This is going to be insane. I've got enough cookies for all of us. I never use recipes for baking. Okay, never is a strong word. Chalky chips! It's not class chemistry, exactly. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. Thank you, Gabe, for the $10. Listen to this. Crunchy. You hear that? Sarah's officially obsessed. Love your videos. Happy Wednesday, Cindy. Love from Texas. Fix the clock. I will. Thank you, Cindy. Man, my day was good today, folks. I got up, I had coffee, and for some reason, I switched coffees today. And you know the purpose that coffee serves in the morning, right? This new coffee, how can I say this? We're in the kitchen. This new coffee really started the process strong. Why am I sharing this with you? Why is there 5,600 people here? I Anyway, let me kind of change my answer. I had a really good cup of coffee this morning. Thank you, Tesla, for that. Again, thank you, Tobin. Oh my gosh, there's more to get through. This is so exciting. Tobin made the cheat lemon pie for Christmas. Cheers from Texas. Thank you. Angela says made lemon blueberry muffins today with streusel. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, these are coming on strong. These are good. Take a look at these. Yum, yum. Oh, there's Nutella in here. I'm not going to add any nuts because we got enough nuts going on. I'm always partial to nuts. But we got to do some... I tell you, I can never be sexy if I try. Honestly, I just can't. Being seductive eludes me. It really does. 6,000, but why? Charming as another. Thank you. I just want to say to each and every one of you, it is a Wednesday evening. We've made it halfway. Thank you for tuning into this corner of the internet. We're nowhere near done. I don't know why I have an air of finality about me, but we're about to go put some cookies on the baking sheet. Right here we have papier du parchement. I always use parchment paper. And we're about to do some scoops. You ready for this? Oh my gosh, the Cheddar Avenger says Dylan changed his coffees, then his jeans. It's true. You're gonna have me baking during D&D tonight. Yeah, baby. Bruno on Oahu says, Hawaii loves you. Thank you. Patrick sent $5, says, love from Kentucky. Thank you, Patrick. Eric says, you're a delight. Love your videos, history, chaos, innuendo, and personality to boot. Exactly how far is Bermuda from Florida? Rather far, actually. Bermuda is not in the Caribbean, as many might think. Bermuda is actually quite far north. So our nearest landmass is actually Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Look at how creamy these are. Oh my God, we got the depth of field in here? What? I love YouTube Lives. Do you see that? Look, everything behind me goes like blurry. Anyway, why haven't I been doing these before? I heard YouTube has an hour max live. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I mean, you think I'm crazy right now? I'm going to get more crazy. Christy Cameron, thank you so much. Again, North Carolina mentions, yeah, baby. Tristan G says, much love from Fairbanks, Alaska. I showed my mom, and we love your videos. Thank you. Bethany says, a recipe for you to look at, Norwegian coffee. Norwegian coffee? I told you about my thing. Oh, I'm going to have to make 12 dozen cookies. There's so much dough here. Patrick, I'm going to be financially irresponsible. Patrick! You can't stop. Buy some eggies on me, Patrick Gardner. Thank you. Honestly, you folks don't need to be this supportive. You're very kind. If your goal was to make sure that I do more YouTube lives in the future, regardless of, response, absolutely. But if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're baking some double chocolate oatmeal cookies from Colorado from 1991. We're baking with Nutella today because it's World Nutella Day. Nutella sent me some Nutella. I say the most obvious things. I had a date once. And we were talking about what we're interested in. And this individual was so attractive that all I could manage was, I asked them, what they were interested in. And they were talking about, lacrosse. And they were talking about, Rage Against the Machine. And I said, what do you like? And I said, colors. All I could mention was I like colors. And I never heard from them again. I never heard from them again. But it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. Oh my gosh. Eric says, skinny wolves everywhere find joy and hope from all your spectacular baking magic. Never stop or do. Take care of yourself first. Eric, thank you so much. Twisted says YouTube cap is 12 hours generally. Okay, we're not going to do a 12-hour stream. I'm not going to do that. I promise. Someone says, where in Colorado is this from? Sorry if I'm touching the screen a lot. I just don't know what's going on. This is my first YouTube live, so give me a break. I'm going to answer this. Longmont, Colorado. Lutheran ALCW, 1015th Avenue, Longmont, Colorado, 8051. That's 80501. So, it comes from Longmont. Gentlemen and laymen, I always do these on the TikTok lives, but since this is our first time on YouTube and you've given me such a rowdy welcome, let me tell you what happens here. Once I put things on the baking sheet, I present them to you, and I ask your permission to bake. So I say, do I have your permission to place these cookies in the oven? You might think, yes, bake, says EJ. Have I ever tried YouTube? Oh, no. Permission to bake. Hell yes. Look at how many people are here. What? Love you, Dylan. I love you as too. Is the oven preheated? It is now. Yes. Okay. We have the permission to bake. They're going in at 350 degrees. La, 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 la. Dun, 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 dun. and then I'll come and I'll read some super chats. Okay, let's put that in the oven. I need to. How long do they bake? Okay, that's not long at all. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna go beep beep beep. I'll leapfrog up on there. Whew. I'm not getting any younger. That wasn't very smooth, was it? I set a timer. Don't worry. Gentlemen and ladies, you now have my undivided attention. I welcome you to my kitchen. I say a very happy Wednesday to all of you. Give me 1 second as we go through some super chats, all right? So starting with Mary Frances Chapin says, greetings from Longmont, Colorado. My husband and I love your videos. Well, thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Next up, we have Boomer Roberts says, hope to see your book tour in Colorado again. Tattered cover in Denver. Wait for the announcement. Thank you, Boomer. Absolutely. Black Rain Roses sent 5. I very much appreciate that. Have I ever tried tofu bread? Phoebe sent $50. No, I've never tried tofu bread. Phoebe, that scares me. What do you mean tofu bread? I don't like that. Gosh. Love from Kansas says Corbin. My daughter and I love making the recipes you post. Well, thank you, Corbin. I appreciate that. We have Sanu Natsuru says, hi, Dylan, Nebraskan here. My brother and I watch your shorts together whenever there's a new one. And she recommended our local library get a copy of both your books, the new ones when it comes out. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Let's go through. Skinny wolves everywhere. Okay, we're kind of caught up, I think. Gosh. There's so much going on. This is insane. Hope you do a book tour in the UK. Why, thank you. Dylan, I made the potato chip cookies. Did you like them? Victoria Van, send $1. What's a story I can tell you today? Well, I told you about how the coffee really started things off vigorously this morning. I'm going to posit you a question. Penguins. Remember when there was talk about that really big penguin? The really big penguin that was like a meme? And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, that's a huge penguin. I bet that really hurt giving birth. And they were like, Dylan, you know penguins lay eggs. And I sat there and I was like, wait. And I know that penguins are birds. I'm not crazy. But I personally don't consider penguins to be birds. I don't think I'm going, look at them. Do they look like birds? They're not right. So that's what I discovered today. Crazy. I was crazy once. Alex says, if you haven't before, you should try making your chocolate vinegar cake. Alex, I've tried a vinegar pie, but never a chocolate vinegar cake. Zerp Derp says, I just realized you got the same energy as Gray Still Plays, but for baking instead of gaming. Your Gray Still Plays of baking. Is that a good thing? Well, thank you. I should check them out. Thank you, Geneva. I appreciate that. Who said someone's coming in from the United Kingdom? Says, click edit, click customization under message delay, check slow mode. Enter how long you want participants to wait between sending messages. LFUK. Thank you, Mavari. I'm going to screenshot that right now. I don't know if I want to try it because, Mavari, I may implement this later. But isn't it kind of fun that on the first YouTube Live, we just have some insanity going on? I think it's kind of funny. Oh, gosh. I always thought of you as Twink Billy Eichner. Oh, my goodness. Consider Kesri's in The Dinosaur Today. I've had a penguin before, but the chocolate variety. Oh, I love the little chocolate bars. Oh, goodness. Serene says, you're so cheerful, it's contagious. Why, thank you. What's something that we can... you want to see how crazy these lives can get? I'm going to say good evening. Ain't misbehaving, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Good evening, this is my player piano. Good evening. I just heard this in Fallout 76. Yes, Ain't Misbehaving is a really good one. Hold on. What's another Fallout song? There you are. Worry, worry, worry. It's a great one. Oh man, baking is cool. Why, thank you. So if you're just tuning in this evening, welcome. My name's Dylan. I'm sorry I'm in front of a piano, but do know that we're just baking some cookies, but it's kind of boring just to sit in the kitchen while the cookies bake. So I said, let's do something exciting. Let's go through some super chats. Regular Dean Martin up in here. Hey, baby, thank you, Karma. TK says, man, baking is cool. Why, thank you. Vanilla sent 5. Thank you so much, Vanilla. Thank you for your amazing video, says Sabrina Rose. Thank you. We're moving on. We're moving on. Oh my gosh, I don't know understand this. Do Cole Porter. Do Cole Porter. What's a Cole Porter song? Why are you falling? You're falling. Stop falling. What's a Cole Porter song? Let's not play everything in C. Right? That's it. Well, what's the name of that song? In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows. I didn't take vocal. Anyway, anything goes. Okay, let's get back to the kitchen. I know there's a lot going on, but I gotta read some chats. If you're just tuning in, welcome. This is a very interesting day because this is the first live stream going on. Any contemporary jazz artists I like? Well, anyone who's currently studying music or anyone who's in the jazz sort of field will know that contemporary jazz artists are a great way to make you feel inferior. Contemporary jazz artists are gifted so much so that you begin to think that they're not human. They're like aliens, right? They're like Thelonious Monk. They're all Thelonious Monks. And they play these licks and you're like, what? Oh, so no, I stick to the oldies. My favorite pianist is a pianist by the name of Red Garland. I love Red Garland. So, the pianist who's alive, who I like the most, is probably Bill Charlap. Salem says, Dylan, I wanted to say, I think you're awesome. Baking keeps me sane. So I can't wait to get my hands on your new book. Thank you, Salem. I have to admit to you, baking obviously does not keep me sane. Speaking of a book, you stay tuned. In about 3 minutes, I'm going to show you. You're going to get the first look. We're celebrated here this evening. Do I ever plan on ever releasing music? Miyuki, I do not, because you just heard me sing, and you'll see why. Geneva says, love your cookbook. Thank you, Geneva. Let's move on. Demon Lord Jester. What a great name. I appreciate that, Demon Lord Jester. Who else is here? We have Wandering Artificer says, hello from Massachusetts. Why, thank you. I appreciate you. Turd Ferguson. What? Michelle just sent $20. Thank you so much, Michelle. Flame Cosplay says, hi, Dylan. Just wanted to say thank you for your amazing content. I've been baking recipes from Baking Guest here and I'm having a blast doing so. Well, let's celebrate. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bring this over. This is, in olden days, a glimpse of stocking was. If you enjoyed, I'm not going to push this to you guys because this is not an advertisement. We're just having a fun time on YouTube. And you've supported me so much already on this live stream. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Just know, if you enjoyed baking yesteryear, consider pre-ordering this one. Baking Across America. You guys, you're the first. You're going to be the first. I'm going to show you the front pages. You know how you open a book and it's just kind of like boring patterns? Take a look at Baking Across America's pattern. We had an illustrator, a mid-century illustrator. He's on Instagram by the name of Brandon Campbell. And this map is illustrated. It's hand illustrated. And when I tell you that we went through, I baked up and down creation. I really did. For example, oh my gosh, I can't show you this. It's gonna be real quick, okay? The front page, don't tell Penguin Random House. Okay, that's enough. Baking Across America. We went to all of these places. Boston. We went down here to, Seattle. Palm Springs, I'm so excited. Laramie, Wyoming. St. Louis, Missouri. Chicago. Little Rock, Arkansas. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Montgomery, Alabama. Savannah, Georgia. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough. You guys have supported me so much. I'm not gonna push the book on you. Just gonna say it's there if you want it, babies. My life is a complex pastiche. Do you hear my radiators? I'm sending again because I got lost in the sea of chats. Hey, oh my gosh. You deserve the support and the entertainment. Anyway, did you know the director of Edward Scissorhands was a lumberjack? His old name was Tim Burton. My life is a complex pastiche. First of all, I'm going to say thank you for sending that again. Second of all, I'm going to say that was a terrible joke. Thank you, Zach, for the 10. I appreciate you. I always enjoy your content. Thank you so much. There's a ton. Rose White says, look forward to all of your videos. Can't wait for the new ones. Why, thank you. Asa Pitter says, that sounds rude. Say hi to Clark and Thea, who are 7 and 6. I love watching your videos. Good evening, and thank you most kindly. Hello from Massachusetts, says Wandering. Hello again. Man, what else is new? If you're just tuning in, let me tell you, we are baking cookies from 1991. It's World Nutella Day. Nutella sent me very kindly a whole... Why do I keep losing this darn thing? Where did it go? Where could it possibly go? I don't really... This is so surprising. You ever lose something and you're like... Yeah, have you ever lost something and you're more impressed of the fact that you lost it? You can't be upset? That's sometimes where I'm at. Like, you're so impressed of the fact that you've managed to lose it that you can't be angry at it. Thank you so much. All right, gentles and laymen, the old ADHD. I know, it's kind of crazy. Hello from Virginia. Thank you. Hannah Quinn sent $8.99 New Zealand. Good evening, Hannah. Sending again as I got lost. Audiobook for the blind and normal Dylan. I've been pushing for this for quite some time. The difficult thing is that, of course, they say, how many cookbooks do you know are audiobook recording? If there's no precedent for it. I said, well, then let's make a precedent for it. Hannah, well, thank you. Jess, thank you so much for the 19. Here we have, I sing both Anything Goes and Ain't Misbehaving with my barbershop quartet. Victoria Artis. That's incredible. Asibitor says, oh, yes, I already said that, most kindly. Erica Verlando says, book tour, book signing across America, pretty please. Oh my freaking God. What is going on? Who's it? Wraith DW? You're crazy. Oh my good Lord. You're going to make me hemorrhage. We'll check this. I set the timer a little early, so don't worry. Wraith DW, you kind soul. You're going to give me a heart attack. I love that you're doing a bit of live streaming, sharing your love of cooking, as well as the incredibly bright, shining example of positivity and joy in this world. You are, in my mind, a genuine world treasure. Truly, thank you. You know, I've always been positive. And I don't know whether it's because that's where I'm from or, just how I was raised. I look up to my grandmother, of course. I dedicated the book to my grandmother. But there's no sense being negative. What does it do for you? Truly nothing. Is the world rubbish? Sometimes, yes. But acting rubbish in response is not going to get you anywhere. I like being goofy. Sometimes I just giggle on like public transport. Anyway, thank you, Wraith. I appreciate that. You're gonna be the first to take a look at these, okay? Notice the oven light is not on. You're gonna be the first to take a look at them. Ready? You guys are on patrol. Pretend that you are like, you're on watch. You're on security watch. Picture this. It's a stormy night. I know the cookies. Don't worry. I set the timer early. It's a stormy night. You're on the Great Wall of Oklahoma, and you're looking toward the invading Nebraskans. I don't know what borders Oklahoma. You're looking south towards the invading Texans. And at first sight of the cookies, you have to scream, cookies! Okay, I can't see them. Ready? Are they destroyed? Are they... Do you see anything on the horizon? I love you guys. They look a little flat. I'm not gonna lie. They look a little flat. So here's what happens typically with oatmeal cookies. This recipe was supposed to use quick oats, which of course absorb things a lot faster. Didn't use quick oats. I just used rolled oats. So since these are still kind of wet, they're going to be a little flat. However, up there, that has been absorbing all of the moisture from the oats. So the second ones will be puffy. However, if you ever watched me on Good Morning America back when Baking Yesteryear released, I was on Team Crispy Cookie on Good Morning America. That's because I like thin, crispy cookies. And also, this is my way to try and cover up from the fact that there was a bit of a mistake. Am I good at that? Did I make it too obvious? I can't lie, though. I feel too guilty. Holy moly, you're streaming. This is me, Lily. Yes, I am. Oh, thank you, Lily. Sean says collab between Dylan and Cookie Monster when? Nom, 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 nom. Paul Pittman says comment got lost in the ether. Ether. Love the content. Can we see the caddy? Oh, I should show you. They're locked up, of course, currently because it's winter. But hey, it's like 55 degrees today. I should get them out. Lou Ember says, I hope your book tour stops is near Virginia. I just burped. Sorry. It will be. Trust me. Caitlin says, hi, Dylan. Love your content. Would you ever do a video collab with anyone? You know, do you folks remember the one collab that I did? Let's take these things out. I know they're a little flat, but oh, they smell good. That's how I know. So they're going to be a little crispy. Actually, they're not too flat, are they? They're going to fall a little more. This one on the end, yeah. So if you were a crazy, crazy baker, you might consider these a failure. I don't consider these a failure because they're not burnt. And you can tell cookies when they're a complete, absolute failure because they don't look, that's hot. Because they don't look like cookies. If you guys have ever actually failed cookies, it just becomes one big sheet. It's kind of scary. And the good luck is that if you notice the consistency when we dropped them, look at these now. They're stiff. These are stiff now. So the next batch, and we have like another for like 2.5 dozen. The next batch are not going to be thin. So we start off thin. You know, we don't want to go too crazy on the first YouTube lives. A slice. They look yummy. They smell good. Hold on. Let me do this. Pedal Talk Guy says, my partner's mom and I love your content, and she recently found an old book of family recipes. We'd love to send them to you digitally. What's the best way to do that? This is hard, right? Because I'm afraid of my Instagram DMs. Have you guys ever not checked your emails for long enough and you get so scared to open the email that it like makes your heart race? You ever got so nervous that you know you have unopened emails that you just don't open the email? And you're like, I don't want to do it. And I get so many messages. Instagram DMs. Try the best there. But also, I'm going to tell you this. I may open up my P.O. box again. Lily says, holy moly, you're streaming. Yes, I know. I already got that. Hold on. Let's move on to some more. I don't want any of these to get used. It's not a failure as long as it's delicious and not poison. Amen to that. What's the last? Brandon says, why not instantly mental album? Oh my gosh, I know. Jenna's enlightenment. Ow! Yeah, this sucks. Welcome to Wyoming, where people who have diesel trucks just decide to get some craziness going on. They decide not to have any mufflers. Let's do a show and tell this evening. We'll do a show and tell. As we're waiting for these cookies to deflatten, we're going to do a show and tell. Okay. I made your peppermint patties. Patrick Wiggs, I hope you enjoyed them. Dylan is peak baking company, says Shu Chan the Flash. I can read some normal comments now. How you liking YouTube Live? Skylar, I'm actually really enjoying it. It's kind of crazy, but love your reactions. Why, thank you. I failed mashed potatoes yesterday. On a definitely unrelated note, I discovered nature's Elmer's glue. Oh no. I wonder if you can do like Q&As. Wouldn't that be fun? If I can do Q&As. Is that possible? Do you guys know if I can? You know, you guys can vote like these types of things. It was super pink. Wait, you can't say pink. My good Hollis, I would love to try your cake. You nasty. You nasty. Drink a cup of espresso. Your ADHD will be thankfully. Oh, you're right, my good friend, says Ella M. Thank you. Please Q&A. How do I do that? Oh, I can start a Q&A. I can ask Wait, how do I do this? Answers will appear as chat messages. What do you mean? Wait, I ask you a question? Is that how that works? I don't want to do that. Rio, you can post a poll question. Magic? Dylan broke. No, I don't want to do this one. Oh gosh, this is going to be insane. Do polls. Okay, hold on. Let's. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I'm going to say, hold on, I'm going to say, do you like raisins? Because I actually don't know how to get this away. So, this is so stupid. Oh, gosh. I hope no one screenshots this. Dylan does not understand. Okay, it's ready to end Q&A. Okay, can I do a poll? Start a poll. Ask your community. Oh, that was... Let's just move on. I'll figure out a way for you to ask me questions later on. But we're cooling off. Heck no, but I love grapes. We're going to do a show and tell. I talked about these before. I don't suppose anyone knows what this is. Anyone have any ideas as to what is in this box? Am I stoned? No, I'm not. Oh, Baking with Peggy Sue. Flash bulbs. You guys know already. They're not just light bulbs. This is a Westinghouse Photo Flash number 22. Incredibly bright. Snowtaku says, hello, Dylan. I just wanted to say your video got me to try baking. Take care and much love. Thank you. So, back in the day, gentlemen and ladies, before cameras had, reusable flashes, you had to physically use... So this is a flash gun for my Argus C3. So you would take this. It would have all of your exposure information. And take a look at this. So there's no filament. It's literally just, as you can see, it's pretty dusty. It's shredded aluminium or zirconium that basically explodes. And what you do is you have to screw it in, just like a light bulb, to your flash attachment. You have to meter correctly, and you fire it off. You have to center the reflector. You fire it off, and it goes kapow! And it's bright! It's bright as all get out. Now, I'm not going to waste the number 22 because they're they're kind of expensive. But that's it's a flash bulb. That's the show and tell this evening. Maybe the next live, when I load my camera with some film, we'll take a flash picture. Someone says don't blind his father. I prefer dates. We have some cookies. Okay, take a look at the cookies. One and done? Yeah, one and done. You can only use them once and then they burn out. To celebrate, should we fire off a blank one? Do you want me just to... I'll use like an M2. How's that? I won't do bright lights. We'll use an M2. Someone says no. Yeah. Someone says save for later. No, don't waste one. You guys are actually... Okay, hold on. Can we do a poll? Fire a flash bulb dry to celebrate. Add option. Save for later. Hold on. I don't want that. Someone says no. Save for later. There we go. Okay. We'll do a poll. Let's see. I don't know where the poll is. There are so many people here. We're democratic. If you don't want me to waste it, we just do. We're democratic here. It's the will of the people. You're not going to flash us. Kristen says, do you have a convection oven? I do, but I don't use it. I don't use a convection oven. I enjoy your live stream, says Sassy. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. We're democratic. We're democratic. Oh, this is close. 47% say yes. 26% say save for later. Okay. I know I told you how rare it is. However, maybe this might help. All of these are flash bulbs. Like all of them. Like these are like there's mountains of them. There's so many, but I'll leave it up to you. That's literally a whole corner. I told you I'm democratic. Look how close the vote is. 49 to 51. Can't change the vote now, baby. There's so many. So someone says no. This is fun. Oh, we're locked. We are locked. I'm just gonna dance. I'm gonna dance until one comes out. I mean, no, you probably shouldn't do that. Okay, we've won. Why so many? I don't know why so many. So hold on. I have to prepare. I have to get an adapter because we're firing off an M2. I have to get a double adapter here. You guys are in for a treat. And I'm not joking. Look, this right here is a whole case of number 5s. Like an entire case of number 5s. Brand new from the factory. So I'll show you how this goes. This is an Argus C3. Dig. Yes, I did want to do this. Because I want to celebrate. Look, little weird things to celebrate, like your kind generosity to me today, is exciting for me. And not a lot of people have ever seen a flashbulb go off. So you're gonna walk around for a while. Like, what? You're not gonna walk around. I'm going to walk around. I need to find the M2s. Da 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 dee da ba ba da ba. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba ba da. Okay, let's go, baby. I'm back. So, this Argus. We boot the attachment. Goes on a flash attachment. Just like that, right? I'll show you opening up an M2. Ready for this? This is a celebration. Did someone send another? I love that you're doing a bit of live streaming, sharing. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. With all of these, I enjoy your live streams. So this is an GE Power Mite. These are little itty bitty flash bulbs. They're not too bright, but they're exciting. I just put my entire book in the sink. Take that out of there. These are hard to get out, but this is a fresh one. Right from the factory. Little flash bulb. Look at them. Filled with foil. I'm going to turn off the lights. Yeah! I've had such a good time tonight. I just feel the need to tell you that. So, let's do this. I'm going to end the poll. It's ended. You guys have decided. It's so small. This explodes. I'm not going to waste a big one. This is still very special. Understand, these haven't been made for 60 years. What's on the planet isn't made anymore. Someone says, Dylan, someone sent what? Someone said 100? I can go back, you know. Oh my God, 2 people sent 100. Flint Nuka and friend says, howdy Dylan. After watching your videos, I have started baking. I have baked more in the last 4 months than I have in my whole life. Thank you very much for being an inspiration. You guys are going to make me cry. I'm glad I'm celebrating. Thank you, Flint and Nuka and friends. And then we have Akiza Fox says, first live stream, thank you. Eric says, skinny wolves, yes, I got that. You guys are insane. Oh gosh, hold on, let's go. Let's fire this off because I got to celebrate. You guys are going to see this in action. Hold on, I need to, this is backwards. So you have to put in the adapter for the adapter. This just pushes in. Ka-tink. That's pretty much centered. Oh God, not anymore. Oh God, okay, hold on. Argus was kind of a cheap camera brand back in the day, but they worked. I just get it in. Sometimes we all have difficulty getting it in. Okay, you ready? So, everyone smile! You gotta smile. This is a rangefinder camera, so gotta make sure I got you. First, the minimum is 3 feet. But I can afford that. You ready? Are there any batteries in here? Yes. Okay, I'm going to count down. Let's make sure it's on 25. The flash delay is 25. Aperture needs to be at 16. Okay, if you're sensitive to flashes, look away. 5, 4, 3, screenshot this, 2, 1. Yeah, baby! Woo! And look, see, they literally explode. They explode and they bulge and they're really, really hot. Someone says, oh, that was gentle. Maybe every YouTube stream, we start low and then we work our way up. Really exciting. You have to remember to advance the film catch, quarter turn of the winding knob, and then wind until you can't feel anymore. because there's nothing stopping you from taking multiple pictures on top of that same one. It's kind of scary. So we're very soon. Let's move on to tasting very soon. But hold on, it wasn't that bright. Well, I'll tell you what, if you were here, they bulge. Tom Higgins sent that. Thank you, Tom Higgins, for the 20. Congrats, Dylan. Catboy Snow says, I have lots of cookbooks passed down for generations. I've been wanting to crack open my copy of Pennsylvania Dutch Cookery from 1935. You're incredibly inspiring. Love watching your videos. Much love. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody sent 500. I did get Wraith DW. Wraith was crazy. Love your energy. Thank you, Zero. So, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. It's been, I've taken 70 minutes of your time. Will I post the pic? Of course. What the heck did I just join into? You join into a taste test of some cookies. Here are our cookies. They do look like, oh, they look good. They smell like Nutella. So, last thing, consider pre-ordering Baking Across America. It's discounted on Amazon right now. And any Barnes & Noble reward members get 25% off pre-orders on Barnes & Noble. And if you're premium Barnes & Noble, you get 25% off plus 10% off. So, my book, Baking Across America, comes out in May. And a very big thank you to Nutella. Because it's Nutella Day. So here's what's going to happen, gentlemen and ladies. Which one of your recipes is the favorite? Oh, I can't play favorites. Hold on. Let's read some of these. Oh my God. Can't wait for the new book. Thank you. Ray says the offset the cost of the flashbulb. Thank you, Ray. I spent $10 on worse things. Hope tariffs don't affect this. Jeff, thank you, brother. Time to enjoy some gay vintage baking lives. Thank you. And Spooky AL66 Crystal Ball ASMR says, congrats on your new book and your first YouTube live. So happy I was here for it. Okay, no more gifts. Speak amongst yourselves. I'm going to go turn on some nighttime lighting. And then we are going to taste our cookies that we made. How's that? Are you okay with that? Oh my gosh, everyone keeps doing this. Thank you so much, Shy. Indie fan, made PH, that's T-Berry Ice Cream. Thank you. Thank you, John. Okay, speak amongst yourselves. I told you to speak amongst yourself. Thank you, William. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you, G. I'll be right back. Turning off the lights. We're going to get into some nighttime lighting. I need to grab what is sticky and on my finger. There's something sticky on my finger. I don't like it. It's sticky. It's like molasses. Oh, anyway. I've recovered. I don't know what it is. I think it's Nutella. Oh. Did I rewind the film? Did I rewind it? I did, right? I don't want to skip a frame. I forgot. I'm on a live. Did I not rewind, but I wound it. I wound it. Yes. Okay, good. I did wind it. Good. Whew! Whew! Okay, thank you so much. You did something. Okay, so welcome to my kitchen. This is how you know how crazy we are. Welcome to my kitchen. We have unbaked dough. We have baked cookies. We have flashbulbs from 1956. Oh, I can't wait to get Baking Across America. Why, thank you. Thank you, Jeff Murdoch. Showed us how to advance it to get a double exposure. Those are fun. Sticky syrup passport fingers. Oh, was it Mrs. Buttersworth? I should have known. Signed pre-order cookbooks. Hey, signed copies are available at Barnes & Noble. Let's pick a really good one. If this is good, I will bow down on my knees. If you hear some dripping, that's not me. I'm not that excited for cookies. My sink just kind of drips. So, let me show you. Here we have some cookies. You see, they're kind of thin, but they're not quite lace cookies. The oats have not quite absorbed everything. So the next batch, now that the oats have absorbed a lot of the liquid ingredients, won't be quite so flat. But I don't mind a crispy cookie. Are you sure about that, Dylan? These are just going to be flat like my bum. I have no rear end. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. Aaron family says, flashed by the Lord of Hollis and life goal complete. You guys make me so happy. Let's try this. Nutella double chocolate oatmeal cookies from 1991, a Colorado cookbook. Do I have a booger? No, I don't. It's just shiny. I'm so shiny tonight. Okay, let's go. Oh. vanilla, top notes of hazelnut, chocolate. Gotta get, switch it around the palate. Chocolate on the finger. They're crisp. I don't know why you guys didn't tell me. I did leave them in the oven for a fair bit, didn't I? They are crisp. If you don't like crispy cookies, don't bake them for that long. I baked them. I like them. But we've got don't cry for me. We've got a lot left to bake. I love them. They're fantastic. Truthfully.